Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ask Harry. And all I need is one more episode to go, and then I'm done with Season 3. Because we're on Episode 9 now, and Toz Rosie FTWDs and use 10 FTL. If you're watching this, I can't answer all your questions. There's a little bit too much. So, sorry. You can answer next time. So, the first question comes from Matthew Kimmy. What's your favourite part of Mayday 51's TV burp? What, like in the entire series? Well, I enjoyed the random parties that happened where Brian the Bunny Rabbit said, "Celebrate good times, come on!" And then there's also other things like that. And I also like the where I appeared in episodes as well with Aaron and James. And don't forget, the Christmas episode's going to come out very soon. And I'm going to, and Aaron and James are going to appear in it, and I'm making a script. Next up is 10 questions from the Gaming King. What's your opinion on Tom's Friend Season 18? It's a pretty good season. Nice to see Oliver, Toad, and Duncan again. And I liked and I'd say some of the best Duck and the Slip coaches. I like Thomas and the Emergency Cable, because at least that gave some, things. Oh, and there's a lot more questions from Gaming King. What's your favourite dinner? Ooh, yes, anything meaty. I gotta love meat. Do you like chicken? That's the best meat of all. Oh, nom nom nom. What's your opinion on the BBC in general? They're okay, in my opinion. What's your opinion on CBBS? Used to be good, but they now suck. What's your opinion on Coke? Best soft drink brand ever. What's your opinion on Wallace and Gromit? Good. What's your opinion on Santa Claus? Oh, the jolly old Saint Nick. He's great. Gives you your presents when you're not looking and makes sure you're naughty or nice. What's your favourite movie of 2017? The Red Turtle, definitely, even though it's technically from last year, but it came out in the UK this year. What's your opinion on Hero the Rails, the first Thomas CGI movie? It's a good special, even though it's got a script written by Sharon Miller. Hero was at least introduced and is a likeable character, and Spencer being a total jerk. And next up, we have 6 questions, also from the Gaming King. Opinion on South Park. Not a huge fan of it, I don't watch it. Family Guy, don't like it. American Dad, don't like it because it's Seth MacFarlane as well. Bob's Burgers, I don't watch it, but I've heard it's pretty good. Sausage Party, haven't seen it, but I'm not going to watch it because it's adult. Beavis and Butthead, good adult cartoon. Next up is 4 questions from Jack Williams. 1. Do you like or hate Minions? I don't like Minions at all. It was just made for money. I don't like Despicable Me in general. Are you going to do more reviews on bad films? Well, I'll see about that. I need to watch Santa Claus Conquers the Martians and The Magic Christmas Tree, so I'll do reviews on them. But still, Fun and Balloonland is still the worst Christmas movie I've ever seen in my life. And at least Riff Track riffed on it. Well, if the Mystery Science Theater 3000 reboot riffs on it, I'm definitely watching it, because I love Mystery Science Theater 3000. What do you think of the Disney Buddies franchise? Are they supposed to be like plush toys or something? If they are, they might be cute. What are the worst game companies you've ever seen? Digital Homicide, because they couldn't accept criticism. I hate Midas Interactive, Phoenix Games, many budget publishers. I even hate Virgin Play, which is the successor to Virgin Interactive, because not many of their games were well made. Next up is 5 questions from Jack Howell. Do you have Hangouts or Skype? You know this already, Jack. I have both, and you kept forcing me to call you. So that's the reason why I'm not on Skype anymore. Oops, sorry guys, it's just Facebook. Have you ever heard of Family Fun Pack? Are you referring to the Hasbro or Monopoly Family Fun Pack on consoles? Then yes, I have, and yeah. Can you do your next video game bub, which will be about Sega? I'm not going to do one on Sega. I'm doing one on Sonic the Hedgehog instead. And the next episode's going to be on Hasbro Interactive. By the way, do you remember Michael Winner? Who the heck is he? Have you ever heard of Where's My Challenge? Never heard of it. Next up is 2 questions from Nicholas Perbody. If you have a favourite, least favourite Sonic character, who would it be? Favourite, well, the Blue Speedster himself. Worst, Princess Elise from Sonic 06. A barrier-like character set in a universe that doesn't need a princess. No reason why a lot of people hate Sonic 06. Even though James sort of likes that game, but I respect his opinion on it. What's the worst video game you've ever experienced? Well, I've experienced a lot of bad ones. The worst, I'd say, for PS1 standards is Asterix and Obelix Take on Caesar from Cryo Interactive. Gosh, that game was just garbage. Next up is a question from Crocol Games. I know what is your favourite meme. Well, I'd say I'm not into memes because most of the time they're annoying. But I'd say some of them that I'd say are okay are that Little Einstein's meme that was on Vine, where they keep having, we're going on a trip in our favourite rocket ship, zooming through the sky, little ein. I don't know why that got so popular. Ouija's okay as well. The Steven Universe memes are annoying because I don't even like that show. Next up is a question from VHS Store Uploader 89. What are your favourite international TV channels? I don't know about this one, but I'd say depending on if the channel was variety, then they would be good. Cartoon Network US is a definite no because they still constantly show Teen Titans Go all the time. And Boomerang US is even worse because they barely have any variety and all they want to focus on is a app featuring the new shows. And next up is a question from Simpsons Clips 24. Do you like satirical TV shows like Have I Got News For You, TV, Awful, and Brass Eye? I'm not a huge fan of satirical shows. I don't find them funny in my opinion. Next up is 5 questions from Super Aaron Review 98. Do you like Tots TV? Yes, I did. Don't remember it very well, because I last watched it so long ago. But I did remember having a VHS. I think it was Hedgehog and Other Stories. But there was one where I think it was Tilly got her shoes stuck in the mud or something. I don't know. And it had Hedgehog, Horse, I think it was, and some other episode. 2. Do you think Rollercoaster Tycoon 3D is terrible? Definitely. It was a huge disappointment. And I literally said on the, when I was much younger when it came out, I literally said F you Atari and Bandai Namco. I was really ticked off. Yeah, that's when I used to swear all the time, but now I don't. 3. What's your opinion on Pac-Man 2 New Adventures? It's just mediocre. It's not a proper sequel. I don't know why it's even called Pac-Man 2. And it's got the same antagonist as Pac in Time, which was made by Mindscape. Have you ever got the chance to play Glover on N64? Speaking of Glover, yes, I do have the game. I have it on both the N64 and the PS1, and me and James are going to look at both versions of the game in the next episode of Harry and James Plays, which will be uploaded very soon. Well, 5. Do you think the Tato Park roller coaster looks good for a wooden roller coaster? I haven't. I'll have a little look though. Next up is some questions from Chow772. Do you hate Digby Dragon? I haven't watched it. Animation looks good, but it's not my sort of thing. Have you ever heard of BB3B from Telltale Productions? It's definitely a forgotten show. It aired on CBBC, but I don't remember it at all. I never watched it, actually. Have you ever heard of Boogie Beavies? Yes, I have. I love that show. I preferred Season 2, where it just had Pete Miller, rather than Nat. I've forgotten Nat's second name, but I know Boogie Pete's second name is Miller. Do you wish that Go Animate would shut down completely? Yes, I do. That website is still crap. I'm still sick of the grounded videos on there. Have you ever heard of Lazy Town? Yes, I have. I used to watch it and stuff like that. 68 Do you hate Little Dot Studios? Yes, I do. They just no. I'm not. Just watch the brand on Little Dot Studios if you want to experience how much I hate that company. Have you ever heard of Ethelbert the Tiger? It barely aired on CBeebies until it was off the air. Next up is 4 questions from Polar Jack. Are you still having Buddy and Princess Winifred in the BBP? Yes. You did request them, even though despite the poor reception. And Buddy has already been finished, and it had a test flight earlier. 2. Would I like to have Dance with Winifred? I don't really get this one, but the balloon they requested me for the December parade, I will put it in as the lead. It will be based on the route will be based on the 2017 one, and it will also follow Olaf and the Grinch, which are also going to appear in the December parade as well. 3. Will Dance and Winifred be the lead balloon? Like I said, yes. 4. Will you try and make a video where me and James watch Once Upon a Mattress and Elf Buddy's Magical Christmas? I don't have either of them, and I'm not sure if James would like either of them as well. I think he's seen the original Elf movie, but I don't know. Next, and last but not least, 3 questions from the Justice is Back 2017. Do you think Dora the Explorer is the worst? Well, a lot of people take that show way too seriously. Yes, it's bad, but I don't take it seriously. I'm more neutral to it. It's just because I don't watch it. 2. What's your opinion on Comedy Central? They're a piece of crap channel. Barely have any programming, and they ruined Takeshi's Castle with that crap Takeshi's Castle Thailand with Jonathan Ross rather than Craig Charles. Watch the rant where I ranted on that piece of crap. And 3. What are you getting for Christmas? I'm just going to get random video games this year because I don't know what I want. Boring. Uh-oh, it's time for me to go. And make sure you ask me some questions, and don't ask me lots, please, in one comment, because it would just make the video longer. Alright then, guys, thank you for watching, and ta-ta for now. See you in the final episode of Series 3.